Welcome back to DSP versus the Internet, episode 50, celebrating the 1-year anniversary of DSP Reacts. I hope that you guys are enjoying the show. Let's move on. The next video is the final Ultra member submission for the week, and then we get into the submissions level, which is the randomized playlist of all the other members. So let's do it.
This is Vancouver, Canada, a city that made every drug legal. Drug addiction, overdoses, homelessness, and crime.
Damn. Drive. All drugs are good and balanced. God made all drugs.
A few side effects of decriminalizing every drug since January 2023.
Wow.
The city's goal was to make using drugs safer by making them legal. But many Canadians think it's done the exact opposite. So I went to downtown Vancouver with my friend Kevin, a social worker and drug addiction specialist, to see the impact decriminalizing drugs has had on the city. Or smoking fentanyl, smoking crack out here.
Wow.
Just straight fentanyl, straight meth.
They can literally just do drugs anywhere they want in Vancouver, huh? They thought this was a good idea. Just let people do drugs everywhere.
It's definitely the most concentrated group of people of any city you and I have ever visited. Yeah, we've only done one block. We've been out here for 5 minutes. It's just complete chaos. There's offices right here. Can you imagine working here full time?
Considering the new laws here, I wanted to hear what kind of drugs the people here were using and how easy it was to get their hands on them. Are you on Trank right now? Is that why you're nodding out?
I don't know, I might be. More drugs better.
Okay.
Wow.
How easy would it be for us to get like fentanyl right now?
Yeah, but keep walking by.
Next person?
Yeah.
And how long have you been out here, sir?
I've been here about 4 years.
4 years? What was that?
All of the above. All drugs are good and balanced.
All the above. Okay.
God made all drugs.
How many people do you think are just on this street right here?
Roughly between 100 people.
100 people? Well, I appreciate you guys' time. I'm gonna move out of the way just a little bit. Hey, you think I inhaled meth just now?
That's what it smelled like.
I low-key think I inhaled some. Did I do meth just now?
Well,
I'm feeling a little lightheaded. I'm holding on to you for a reason. In hopes of escaping the fumes of meth I just inhaled, I walked into a nearby convenience store and noticed it was filled with pipes, bongs, torches, and every other tool a drug addict might need to fight drug addiction. Look at this.
So they're gonna cash in on that shit.
Okay, real quick.
You're not allowed to take pictures, man.
All right, my bad. You have a convenience store selling torches and bongs right outside of all this. What are you using out here, Michael?
It's cocaine.
How easy is it to get cocaine out here?
Pretty difficult because most of it is just crap. Now you've got all this trank, you got benzo, you got fentanyl, you got heroin. You don't know what's in your dope.
Are you concerned when you use cocaine that fentanyl might be in there?
A little bit, I guess, to be honest.
Do you really think this guy's a care in the world? Look at him.
Pulled up
Holy
on
shit.
a scooter. I don't even know what you're talking about, man. We're talking to him.
Why did you took the picture?
Oh, we thought it was interesting, yeah. Why are you selling torches?
I pay for the taxes.
Okay, then what's the problem?
I'm not selling the cash.
Yeah, we deleted everything. Just go walk away. We're done.
Do you have any authority?
We're not doing this.
Do you have any authority?
Let's call it a day.
Next time you're coming into my store, okay?
He's pissed because we caught him selling pipes and torches in his convenience store, capitalizing on the drug epidemic out here. And then we stumbled upon this guy, who initially supported the decriminalization of drugs. How bad is it out here?
It's terrible. I mean, it's the whole harm reduction thing. It started it all anyway, so I was all for it to start the harm reduction. But
you initially supported harm reduction and decriminalization?
One of the beginning ones.
Do you think it's worked?
No, they totally went the wrong way.
Yeah, I'm all for legalization. There's a lot of people out there that the college is cutting their meds off, and they need their medication.
Interesting. Okay.
I'm a patient myself.
Yeah.
And the college has cut me right down to just about nothing, and I need to buy the street drugs to get by. I would buy it from them. I prefer to have a safe drug supply. So.
Do you think a lot of it's laced with fentanyl out here? Anything you buy on the streets?
Everything's laced with fentanyl down here. They want to get you addicted. So.
Do you use yourself?
Yeah, I use, and I know a lot of people use.
Yeah.
It's not really that dangerous if you're a user.
You don't think decriminalization helps drug users overdose more often or anything like that?
I wouldn't think so, no.
You seen people die out here?
I have, yes.
Yeah. Pretty common?
This is pretty common.
Wow.
Proper harm reduction.
Oh no, it doesn't no risk at all, no problem. Oh yeah, but I just see people die all the time. It's Oh. You realize in normal towns when you walk through, people aren't just dying left and right in the street. That's not a normal occurrence. Oh, what? Oh my god. Well, again, I mean, this is politics, right? It's just like I say, my political stances are all the way one way and all the way the other way probably is not the way to go through life. You have to measure and balance your decisions on facts, on, you know, compromise, on what helps the maximum amount of people, right, without destroying society. And it seems to be like what they did here is they went completely one way, right? Let's just go all the way one direction and see what happens. Well, here's your results, right? Here's your results. Here's what happens. Are they okay with this? It sounds like the people are not okay with it, right? Let me fast forward a little bit further, just near the end probably.
Just want to check on you. You okay, brother?
Kevin's gonna make sure they are alive.
Hey guys. Are you guys okay? Looks like they're both breathing. Actually, I'm not sure about this guy. He's moving, but it's labored.
You wanna, I mean, shouldn't they have their heads tilted up a little bit more?
I know. Are you okay, brother? Okay. He said yes.
This is wild.
He had a ton of fentanyl on her.
Wow.
This guy's screaming at me.
Oh, is he getting aggro? Okay, so we should go.
People appeared lifeless on the corner of every street, and it was impossible to tell if they were just high or dead.
Yeah, who knows
The
if they're
seemingly
dead,
endless
right?
line of drug addicts still waiting to get government money from the bank to go buy drugs with. This guy came out of nowhere offering us advice.
If you get on that side, they're gonna start messing with you in your phone.
Yeah? Okay, so we call it right here.
So just do it wisely.
He knows what's up, and that makes me worried, actually.
Yeah, let's go this way.
Okay, let's go. We've probably been watched for the last 25 blocks.
Hey, they're recording us.
Yeah.
We need to keep walking.
Yeah, let's go.
Thank God for our miraculous Uber driver here who's gonna speed racer us out of here.
After the insane chaos I'd seen out here, I hopped on a Zoom call with Eleanor Sturko, a member of British Columbia's Legislative Assembly who wants to repeal the decriminalization of drugs.
Now, what was the objective in decriminalizing those drugs?
That their idea was that this would reduce stigma. They cite other countries in the world that have had some success with decriminalization. They talk about Portugal, Uruguay, Germany, but there's a huge difference between what they're doing and what's being done here. Fortunately, the government is only telling half the story, and they've only put half the work in, because those other jurisdictions actually have involuntary care. Where the hell are they moving these people onto? It's just not fair for the public, and it's not fair for people that have addictions. We need to provide them the services they need and make sure that they get the support.
I hate to say it, but again, this is what happens a lot of times with people who are extreme. They have an extreme idea, and it's like, well, the idea could work, but it's not just you flip a switch and now it works. It's you have to put in tons of work to have that idea implement properly, right? If you're going to give free universal health care, that's fine, but you have to put all the systems in place so that it works. You can't just flip a switch and say, okay, now it's all free. You know, this is how a lot of people think. They just think like everything's going to magically work without any planning, any implementation. Just flip a switch and just have it all, you know, rainbows and unicorns. That's not life. That's not reality. And so look what they've done. As you just said, they have decriminalization in other countries, but they have this other stuff like involuntary care and things that make it work. We didn't do that here. We just flipped the switch and now everyone's fucking dying in the streets. So, you know, again, you gotta be measured with your judgments in life. And I've never understood the whole go extreme one way or the other way. And in this case, does that look like that's working? Not to me anyway. Okay, anyway, that is it for the Ultra member submissions for this week. Now we can get to the submissions level, which is the submissions membership. It's the lower tier membership on the channel, but those are put into a randomized order. Oh my god. Oh. Okay, hold on a second. That's the thumbnail that popped out to me. What the fuck? Okay. Let's get out of here. That was an interesting thumbnail. Okay, here's the standard playlist, and we will hit shuffle and hit play. Okay, cool. Cool. I wonder if this is funny. I wonder if they picked this because DSP is in the title, even though this has absolutely nothing to do with me. What it's like working as an Amazon DSP driver. So what it's like being a driver to deliver those packages for Amazon services. Interesting. I've heard horror stories about working at Amazon, but this is actually going to, I guess, open up and tell us really about it, what it's like. That'll be cool. Okay, ready? Let's check this out. Here we go. Unzipping noises. Distribution center, is that what it's supposed to be? Distribution DSP. I'm afraid what the DSP stands for. DSP driver.
Whoa! Why are you guys doing that tote? What's that? You want to come to work with me at Amazon? Say less.
I wonder if it's as crazy as they say, that they have insane, like, quotas they have to reach.
Hey guys, Chris here, and welcome to the very first Amazon vlog. If you've been following me for a while, you know that I was a FedEx driver, and I know you guys have a lot of questions right now. Chris, what are you doing? Aren't you getting paid less? Isn't Amazon worse than FedEx? All your questions will be answered at the end of the video. Maybe not all, but most. But for now, welcome to the day in the life of an Amazon driver. I'm gonna show you what the job is like, what to expect, and what you need to know. Are you ready? Let's go.
That is some interesting wallpaper there.
Down.
And a cute dog.
Oh! So right now we're not gonna go to an Amazon warehouse. We're gonna actually head off to an off-site parking lot. The reason being is that there's not enough space for all the trucks and vans at the warehouse. So what a lot of DSPs do, they rent a parking lot from a different company and have the trucks parked there. So that's where we're headed.
Ah. The secret parking lot.
So now that we're here at the parking lot, we can clock in. So let's start work.
It's all digital.
This is what we're driving today. The step van or truck. Let's start this bad boy up. Keys in.
Ford built tough digital screen.
All right, here we got our goodie bag. Got from my dispatcher. It's everything you need to start your route.
Delivery service provider. That's what DSP stands for. Okay, cool. Was the bumper dented? I would guarantee you it was. They probably hit shit all the time.
Of course, the scanner, the Rabbit, Motorola phone. Let's turn it on. USB-C to charge your Rabbit. Headlamp scanner for when it gets dark. And battery charging pack. There's also a marker and the gas card. And almost forgot the keys to the truck. So every morning you have to do a pre-inspection. What that essentially means is that you check your truck, your van, check the headlights, tires, everything around your van to make sure you're good to drive.
Makes sense.
So you don't want a broken down truck in the middle doing your route. Here are the menus. See that? It's a lot of stuff as you can see.
There you see the phone's cracked to shit.
Check everything. So this is what we're picking up today. We got 133 stops at the top. So we got 4 carts we gotta pick up. We got 18 bags and 33 overflow. Plus 1 more. So 34 overflow. And after our pre-inspection, we can head to the Amazon warehouse to pick up our packages.
Squad. So you get your truck from there, then you have to drive to the warehouse and wait in line to get your packages.
Explain some things about Amazon. First of all, if you're an Amazon driver, you actually don't work for Amazon. You work for something called a DSP or delivery service provider. Think of them as small business owners / contractors, where Amazon gives them the work and packages in exchange that the DSPs make sure the packages are delivered. DSPs still have to follow a lot of Amazon guidelines and regulations. Each warehouse probably has between 5 to 10 DSPs. Most drivers work 4 days, Sunday to Wednesday or Wednesday through Saturday, and on the application they promise you 10 hours a day, but realistically you'll probably work 7 to 9 hours. Your start time is going to be a lot different from mine, so I go pick up my truck at 9:45 a.m. and end the day when I usually finish delivering, which is around 5 to 6 p.m. My team picks up the packages at the warehouse at 10:30 a.m. and about every 30 minutes is another team that picks up their packages. It really depends on what DSP you have and their start time. The pickup interval time for my warehouse starts at 9 a.m. and ends at 12 p.m. and then there are some warehouses that start at 6 a.m. Now when you first enter the warehouse, there are a couple rules that you have to follow. First, 5 miles per hour.
This is fascinating. I mean, it's a crazy system, right? You gotta learn how they actually do all this stuff, because out here where I live in Washington State is Amazon. This is where it's like located. It's all the regional warehouses and things are right here where I live. We drive by one all the time. So this is what they're doing at those places. Fascinating.
Speakers on, windows down, and no blasting music. Look, no one cares if you're Bad Bunny's biggest fan. All right, we don't need to hear that. We are in the warehouse right now picking up our packages. You only get about 20 minutes to load, and you pick them up from these carts. And to load them, you go from top to bottom, left to right, depending if the package handlers sorted them correctly. You only need to scan the carts to make sure you're taking the correct stuff. Totes / bags usually go in first, and then all your oversized packages next. And after your whole team finished loading, we can finally start.
So we just left the station and we're headed to our first stop.
Okay.
It's about 21 minutes, and all we gotta do is hit start travel, like that.
So it just does it for you.
Head southeast on Veterans.
Turn that off. So let's go.
So it tells you your whole route. You planned your whole route for the day and everything. Just go where it tells you, deliver a package. I wonder how hard it is to find the package that you need to deliver for each residence, right? I know he did start bottom to top, not top to bottom. He said top to bottom.
My favorite place, 7-Eleven.
Again, because he has a digital dashboard on his car, it
UPS.
blinks on his camera. I think it's called interpolation or something.
The ups, man. All right, here. Nice, we are here.
How do you find the package?
So we're here at our first stop, and let me tell you today's itinerary. So we have 132 stops today, which isn't the real number of stops, since Amazon likes to do something called group stops. The real number of stops, you can look at the location. Today we have 216. So for you FedEx and UPS guys, that's how many stops I actually have. And then we have 322 packages.
Oh my god.
And this is what the map is looking like. We just have this small condensed area.
Oh my god.
And then the blue ones are commercials. So we only have like 5 or 6. They have a little clock logo that tells you what time they open and close. And here are our bags. We have 18. Usually I get around 10 to 15.
Some of the shit's already all over the floor.
December, you guys know it's the holiday season. You can think of each tote as a little section, kind of, sort of. So once we finish the first one, then we'll move on to the second one. And in the back we have our overflow packages. Overflow is just another word for oversized. Why don't you just call them oversized in the first place? I have no idea. Ask Jeff Bezos, or the new CEO of Amazon. So since we're at our first stop right now, you can see this is the information we have.
Okay.
It's in the green bag, green 482, and we're looking for a medium box and plastic bag. And this is what's inside it. A lot of packages. I would say each tote consists of maybe 15 to 30 packages with 5 to 15 stops. All right, I found my first 2 packages. They're gonna go to this house. So let's do it.
So it basically does all the busy work for you. Your job is to get to the house fast, deliver accurately, and keep moving. They automate the routes, and they automate where the packages are. You just have to use your phone. It tells you where it is in the truck.
On to our next one.
Okay.
All right, that was our first stop. Now we just gotta do that 215 more times, and we'll be done. So let's do it.
That's gotta be a tedious day, right? Just constantly driving, drop the package, driving, drop the package, driving, drop the package, drive. Man, you gotta like driving. Especially if you're driving this big ass truck, which is slow and shit, you know. Hard to take certain turns. Oh man.
Can I do it, guys?
He jumped over the fence. Okay, that would have been hilarious if he tried to jump the fence and he tripped and fell and face planted right on the sidewalk.
Hello. Like the truck? These guys. Hello. Amazon, of course. Have a good day. Closed? What? Thanks, boss. Appreciate it.
So you get breaks. Now I wonder, you could just take a break whenever you want to eat, as long as you deliver the packages over the course of the day. So that's kind of nice. What if you're driving and oh, I like that restaurant, I want to get something quick, you can just stop and grab food there.
Cheese on a bagel?
And no, so Darziak is asking, wait, they don't knock? Most of the time, no. Most of the time, like when we get Amazon packages delivered, there's no knock, no ring. You'll get a notification, like you'll get an email or, you know, a pop-up on your phone. It'll say, hey, your package is there. So you'll know to go check. But they usually do not do anything physical at the house. Sometimes they do, but almost never. Almost never do you see that. So.
Good choice.
Always a good choice.
All right, this is fascinating. I'm just curious if you guys have like final thoughts at the end of the day here. So he's unloading the empty stuff. Okay.
I just parked the truck. We're at the secret parking lot. I just clocked out. So if you know anyone that's thinking about driving for Amazon, send them this video. I think they'll find some value in it and help them with their decision. And if you found any value for yourself as a payment for me, make sure you like the video and subscribe. Come check out my FedEx content and comment below. Why are you watching this video? Are you waiting for a...
Interesting. That you know, I can understand as long as you can understand driving laws and you can understand, like, read. You have to be able to read well, which I hate to have to say that, but I feel like half the time the people they get for these jobs, because they're not full-time employees, they're contracted employees, they don't even know if the person can freaking read English. Obviously, you need to be able to read an address, read the instructions that tell you where in the truck the package is. But to me, I would say that's not like skilled labor, and anyone could do that as long as you can drive, right? It's just a lot of work. You got to get up, go get your truck, drive it to the warehouse, get the packages, get on the road, deliver all. You say he started his workday. He arrived to pick up his truck at 9:45, so he had to drive there. So he probably left at like 9:15. So there's like a 9 a.m. and he finished at 6:30. So he's not going to be home till probably like 7, right? So that's a solid 10-hour workday. I wonder how the pay is. That I don't know. I don't know anything about the pay at Amazon. So, okay, cool. Oh, great. College humor. This has got to be 11 years.
Seriously, Weed, if it wasn't for you, I'd never learn how many desserts I could fit into one bowl. The answer is 5 in a burrito. Hey, meth's also here. You know what the cool thing about meth is? That you can make it anywhere, except in a nice neighborhood with good schools. Let's not...
Okay, this video is stupid and not funny and sucks.
So you want to watch the 1962 film King Kong vs. Godzilla?
Yes.
Well, don't worry, kid. I'm going to catch you up to speed on every streaming service and how to watch exactly what you want to watch. Netflix. I am subscribed to Netflix because it was a better deal than Blockbuster 24 years ago. For $15 a month, you get Sausage Party, The Pope's Exorcist, Young Sheldon, Old Dads, Bad Moms, Bad Boys, Bad Lieutenant, Bad Santa, Bad Teacher, Bad Tutor, Bad Surgeon, Bad Vegan,
Bad Vegan.
Stupid Boss, Ugly Betty, and Stinky Walter. You get Equalizer 3, Kung Fu Panda 3, and Croods 1, but Equalizer 1 and Croods 2 are only on Peacock. Equalizer 2 is on Hulu, and Kung Fu Panda 1 is on ViX. You get Gray Man, but not Rain Man. So you get the new Spider-Man, but not the first one, which is on Fubo TV. Since Disney owns Marvel, they don't have either. But you can watch the new old Spider-Mans and the old new Spider-Mans and the old Spider-Mans, except for the newest old Spider-Man, which is only on Starz, which is $10 a month. With Starz, you also get John Wick 4, but not the first 3, which have just been added to Netflix. However, Starz does offer you the movie Hitman, which is similar because both characters are assassins. The sequel, Hitman Agent 47, is on HBO Max for $20 a month. Or check out David Fincher's new movie The Killer on Netflix, which is like watching somebody play the game Hitman. But what if you don't like Hitmans? What if you want to watch Django? Well, I wish you never asked me that, because Netflix has the new Django show, and they have Django and Django, but they don't have Django or Django, which is coming soon to Starz. A few dollars for Django can be rented on Amazon for a few dollars.
That's great. He says they have the new Django and Django, but they don't have Django or Django. What the fuck? No, all right. Now, obviously, we don't even have to watch any more of this, but the point is made. The idea of streaming services when they started was that it was supposed to be, instead of you have to physically go get the movie or show or subscribe to 17 cable channels, you could just have the streaming service. And the streaming service would have all the popular movies and shows you want. Then what ended up happening was every major production company out there said, we got to get in on that pie. Right? We got to get a piece of it. So now first it was Netflix. Then it becomes Paramount Plus, Disney Plus, Peacock, Hulu, this, and now you can't fucking get anything at all. Now it's actually become more complicated than it used to be, because it used to be, I go to my cable company and I say, I just want everything. So I pay $100 a month and you give me every cable channel and I can watch whatever I want. Now you have to go out of your fucking way to get every streaming service. You have to get Max, Disney Plus, Netflix, Hulu, Stars, Paramount, fucking Dingle Dangle, whatever the fuck they're called. You have to get like 20 of them. So it's more money now than it used to be, and you can't just get it from the same company. You have to do more work. So that's pretty messed up, actually. Like, this is a case where technology advanced, but then all the companies just got greedy and turned it into something worse than it originally was. Like, now, what do we have right now? We have, actually, do we have anything? We have Amazon Video because we have Amazon Prime, so we have Amazon Video, all right? And we have Max. And that's all we have. We don't have anything else. It's just those two are the ones that we currently have. We got rid of everything else. We had Netflix. We had Hulu. We had Disney Plus. We had enough. And we fucking canceled it all. So this is the problem. They're all now going to cannibalize each other. And it's going to be a mess because originally the whole idea was convenience. And now there's no convenience anymore. So I totally understand what he's saying in this video, right? Battleduck says, technology advanced, but Hollywood executives didn't. You're absolutely right. They're afraid of change. So they just turned everything back into what it was, and now it's all fucked up again. Of course, Mega Man NT says, you could just go online. There's alternatives that pirate everything. So, there you go.
Developers.
The meme. The classic meme. Who remembers this meme? This was a meme before memes. Do you see it's 18 years old? This is one of the oldest YouTube videos. This was around the time of that site. You're the Man Now Dog used to be prominent. Memes before they were called memes. Yeah. All right, then we've seen enough of it. There's so many old memes like this on the internet from almost 20 years ago now. Pretty crazy. All right. Grinds my gears with real-life Peter Griffin.
Hi, guys. Real-life Peter Griffin here. You know what really grinds my gears? The freaking winter. I mean, I hate this time of year. It physically hurts to be outside. And I love hanging out outside. You know, people want to complain about the heat, but at least you don't have to shovel heat. It's the worst time of year. You don't believe me? Let's go outside. A day like this...
Now, I'm curious about something. So this guy looks like Peter Griffin and has a series of videos called Real Life Peter Griffin. He's got millions of views on his videos. Is this legal? Or could Fox or Seth MacFarlane or others go after him? He's not saying he's Peter Griffin from Family Guy. He's called himself the Real Life Peter Griffin. Is that enough of a transformation? Or because he has the name Peter Griffin, could that be considered that's trademark infringement? Right? Plus the whole idea of Grinds My Gears is from Family Guy. Oh, he got the okay from Seth himself to do it? Oh, that's kind of cool, actually. He talked to Seth and got the permission to do the show. Well, that's neat. That's really
like a
neat.
beautiful person with no personality. I mean, they look good in pictures, but who the hell wants to live with it? And the worst part is, whenever it's time to shovel, I can never find any of my family members, so I have to do it myself. Damn it, Meg, this is all your fault. And don't even get me started with snow blowers. I mean, it's got to be the right kind of snow. If it's too heavy or too light, the stupid thing's not going to spit it out. I mean, is it a crime for me to want to be able to enjoy my backyard all year round? I mean, what the hell? Lower some freaking freezer, make me some hot cocoa. And that's what grinds my gears.
1 minute video, 2.3 million. I mean, he really sounds like Peter, right? That's pretty damn close, I would say. Interesting. I wonder how many videos he made and if he makes a lot of money on these. Because that's a lot of 2 million views for a 1 minute clip. Cool.
Let's listen in to George Lindell. He was driving one of the cars involved in the collision that brought down those power poles.
Here we go.
Well, I was just driving down Northern Avenue, and all of a sudden, that's just my
All of a sudden, he was minding his own business. Okay. Oh, it's Shmoyoho. Oh my God. These are the people who back in the day did the Climbing in My Windows and Snatching the People Up song. They also did the Double Rainbow song. So I know Shmoyoho from back in the day. Remember, I actually talked about them in my videos and stuff. And wow, so this is old though. This is 13 years old. So that's kind of cool to hear a Shmoyoho remix at first time in 100 years. Hit me hard from the back, full photos everywhere. Blowing up in a big crowd noise like boom, 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 boom. I was like, oh, I was laughing like a rainbow. She didn't know what spot jumped up, and I was like, wow, totally out of the blue. Reality hits you hard, bro. Reality. All right. I think that's as much as we can listen to, because these do tend to get claimed on YouTube, so we can't watch the rest of the video. But I liked their remixes back in the day. And actually, they did a crossover with Weird Al ones. Weird Al Yankovic. That was really good. So I would say if you like these kind of remixes, check out their channel. Although, I mean, they've been around on YouTube forever. I have no idea if their stuff is still prominent or if they even still make new content. I mean, you're talking a group that was around the time that I started on YouTube, right? Cool. All right. Oh, you know what? We got to split the part. Oh, my God. I didn't realize what time it was. We were having so much fun with the videos. It's time to split the part. Thank you all for watching. DSP versus the Internet. I will see you in part 5 for this week. Peace out.